I'm in the spot, I'm in the bar, I'm trying to get a beer. 250 Bud Light, I ain't paying that shit here. I walk over to the lady, she said, you look hot. I said, I'm a working man, give me a cold shot. She said, you ain't no hot boy, and you can be replaced. I said, you ain't seen nothing through that shot glass in her face. I drink while I'm driving, I'm living till the end. I'm swerving left, I'm swerving right, I'm making every man. I'm looking mean, I'm wearing.
We're live?
Yeah.
Cool.
We are live.
Cool. Oh, look at those balloons. Look at those graphics. Oh, my goodness. That is some skill there, Al.
Yeah, I did it all by myself.
Al, I learned all my graphic designing from you. I am not at that level yet.
That's actually animation if you want to get caught up in it.
But
But real quick before you go, I'll remind you that this show is brought to you by Dolan's Bar, 24 East Sellers Avenue, the most Delco bar in Delco.
and the most Delco dive bar as recognized by the Delco Daily Times.
Yes, the 2020 most Delco dive bar. And PJ wants to thank all his peeps out there voting for him and keeping Dolan's awesome as usual. And also wants to remind
Dolan's good, Orange Man bad.
Yes. Also wants to remind you, even though the Eagles are pathetic to watch, you can make it better by having a pound of this amazing wings when you watch the god-awful Birds.
They still going to have them this Sunday, even though it's a night
They
game?
will have them.
It's a night game.
They're going to have them. They're going to have them this Sunday.
That's fucking hot.
And also special sponsor tonight because they have a special treat for us, which we will reveal a little later into the show. Nicole's Cakes and Cocco's Xpress in Springfield. They are husband and wife duo that have both the companies running out there. They supplied us with a special birthday treat for Delco's 231st birthday.
231.
Yep. They're located at 35 East Woodland Avenue in Springfield. They're at 610-544-6730. And you can also order on the Slice app.
So they're a smaller business. If you can't really picture it in your head, it's right across the street from E.T. Richardson Middle School. Right across from Nick's Roast Beef.
It's right next to...
And they're better than Nick's Roast Beef.
Yeah.
They don't pay us, so fuck them. Nick's Roast Beef? No, they're dead to me.
Yeah, across from Gems. I love Gems. I'm always a Gems fan.
Yeah, they've hooked us up before.
Yeah.
We can say that they're not
And
garbage.
next to Tavani's in Springfield.
Who's
They're right
Bonnie's?
next to Tavani's in
Oh,
Springfield.
Tavani's.
Yes.
I got a peek at the cake. What do you say?
What? No, he's ruined it. He told me it's a cake, Al.
Okay, so they have a special cake.
Oh,
He knows it's a cake. He's such a dumb.
Yeah, but why is Cocco's Express in there now? Is it like garlic knots?
The wife and him have the company together, and she runs her bakery stuff out of Cocco's Express. And I'm going to tell you right now, you have no clue what you're in store for.
Do you know how mad I am that I was wearing a Cocco shirt all day and took it off to come here? All day, Cocco's. So before we get in the roast, because this roast is fucking brutal. I don't know if any of you had a chance to read it. I don't know if some of them.
I honestly purposely do not try to read these things.
I only sent it to Al and Delco Jesus, who's in Facebook jail now.
Is he?
I don't know. We always make up excuses of why he's not here. It is brutal. Went into a very, very deep.
Did you have to come out of it? Like,
Yes.
did you find yourself like, where'd I go?
I found myself writing for 5 hours straight, and it was like 5 a.m. and I was like, oh. And I was just like sweating profusely and angry and just like looking at knives. And I was like, I need to go to bed. Why? I shouldn't have gotten this angry over a joke, like writing jokes.
did you
Apparently
progressively get angry?
Yes.
Did you get?
Yeah. Apparently that's how comedians
It
work.
would like
though.
read the town and be like, yay, and be like, let me tell you something, you pussy. I was like, that's not even a burn.
So here you go. Alrighty. Boss Damon says she's making her wedding cake. Nicole's Cakes, the lady who made tonight's Delco birthday treat, is making Boss Damon's wedding cake.
Oh my goodness! So
Oh, wait, wedding? What happened to this 1 in a million thing?
what do you mean 1 in a million?
You never saw Dumb and Dumber?
Oh,
So you're saying I have a
So
chance?
you're saying I got a chance.
so
So forget watching
No,
two
forget-
dummies argue.
forget Orange Man and
Bring
your
it on 4 dummies.
Forget
here.
Orange Man.
We're doubling down on the dummies tonight.
Yeah.
We're trading Orange Man for Brown Man.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I can't get like presidents. I fall asleep watching any of this stuff. I love that people get off on this stuff like it's porn.
I would watch it. It's the same thing I say about the WWE. I'd watch it if there was a crowd.
Yeah.
No, what was I gonna say about shit? It was something about cake, I think. Whatever.
Sorry.
It was about
Yes.
how Al's pancreas is
We're
weak.
talking about Boss Damon's wedding cake. by
Yeah,
Nicole's.
she's getting gonna get married. Let's see if Fitzmar saying.
Ian's saying apparently the most haunted houses and hay rides are in Delco.
According to Delco Times, that makes sense. It's their constituents.
Yeah. But I am working on that for next episode. We'll get into that a little later.
Oh, dude, we had all sorts of hoops dreams last year, and then we
Never did.
well, no, I talked to
Forgot.
the one main idea, which I'm not going to say because some jerks will steal it. The people who we needed to be cool were not cool, but now maybe they need money.
Yeah, you think this would be good for them?
Yeah.
Ball is in our court now.
Yes. Or we
Whoa.
can just fucking do it.
Well, we
Yeah,
just-
the Best of Delco came out today. Should we just address that now?
Yeah, address that. Start off with that.
Okay, so a lot of our constituents went out and won. We won twice
Double the fun.
for an event
For
that didn't happen.
for best dressed.
You know, we were mad for, years, because it's not just Delco's birthday. It is, Al, me and you going back into, I wasn't even there at the beginning, 8 years of doing podcasts about Delco.
Which it happened to be on the same day.
Yeah. And we have been screwed over year after year after year after year
You want my story about that?
when we tried to win the best yoga gym.
No.
But then one of our yoga people won today anyway.
Yes. No, what we did is the first year I guess it would be this technically second year, almost going on the second year we were doing the podcast, so it would be 7 years ago. I wrote an email to the person who runs the Best of Delco thing. I said, you guys don't have a best for digital entertainment or podcast or something along those lines. Like I wrote it in as a writing category and they never accepted it. They said, well, we'll do it next year. So right when they announced that they're going to start doing it again, I wrote the guy again and said, hey, remember you said you're going to do this? Blew me off. They thought we were a bunch of nobodies. Well, guess
And then
what?
my first year on it, I believe that we tried to do a write-in where we were going to win the best yoga studio. Like, just write it in and be like, fuck your Zumba studio. Like, we're winning this. And we probably won, but they're like, no, that's ridiculous. And it's fitting today that literally our one of our sponsors, I guess, that we work with, Ava Vitality Fitness, won Best Yoga, and we won 2 other ones.
Yeah, that's right. We got yoga people.
Damn straight.
We get people to do yoga for us.
Yeah.
The only things she flexes and we flex our muscles. Yeah, so it feels good to be a 2-time winner. I plan on actually walking around like Owen Hart at one point with the 2 Slammies and be like, Slammy Award winner for a year. And it's for an event that never happened.
I'll
Yeah.
just recheck your
If we
harnesses.
can win 3 more, you can start doing the whole
5 time.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, we should have got that. We could have won for like best comedy or
We
something.
probably, well, that wasn't a thing until this year.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would have taken it serious and we would have won. I didn't vote.
I didn't vote at
Not
all.
gonna lie,
I didn't even know how to do it.
I know it existed until Jim this morning. He was like, we won stuff. And I was like, oh, that's so tight. What do we win?
Yeah.
I'd be like, it's for Delco Day. I'm like, it never happened.
Did we get
Yeah.
a certificate or something?
Was
Like,
last year so good that we technically won by default this year?
They might have.
I guess they figure like with the pandemic you can't do it, so
Yeah.
yeah, I guess you have to go back. I mean, a lot of people probably couldn't do. What were the 2 categories were the best night out for a cause, and what was the other one?
Family day. Family
Family
outing.
event. Family event. So I mean, how many family
Lynn Villa
events?
came in second.
Well, how many family events can you?
Wait, did we know who came in second for one?
Lynn Villa. I guess they
Fuck
do.
Linville. I want to know who we beat. I want to know who we beat so we could be assholes. To them.
Lynn Villa was from the one.
We literally beat them in one.
In the one category, it was best family day outing. I think it was.
We
Yeah.
defeated Linville.
It was best day for a
I'll
call.
go, I'll go shit on a chicken tonight.
Wait, what?
Yo, take a dump on one of their pies
Yeah.
and throw it at a fucking
Fight their
goat.
fake Amish.
And then charge somebody $9 for it.
Yeah.
That
Like this
dingleberry
vegan
pie.
smash her face into the fucking table.
We're gonna raise the roof and then burn down that octagonal barn.
I don't know what the other one was. They
So we
had
set fire to
cause.
the ginger thing in the field. The big ginger doll.
Wow, I didn't know we had some big guns in there. Did we ever lose to Freeze Fest? Because that would irk me. That would irk me.
Well, Xpress actually went off, right? And we still won.
Yeah.
And we still won.
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
guess neither of them is a family event, or it's not for a cause, right? Freeze Fest is just because they are.
It's the
That's
total
just-
population of ugly kids that are born in
Yeah.
November.
That's
Yeah.
just to help with like the DUI numbers in Ridley Park.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The Ridley cops put that
The
on.
Red Raiders out there.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
I don't know. Let's get into one of the stories, but let's not go into the ones that we have in front of us. The Lindbergh Bridge this morning.
Yes.
My boss sent me a picture of that at like 6
Oh, I
a.m.
forgot
like,
to pull
what
the
is this
picture
shit?
for that one.
yeah,
I
yeah,
remember.
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
it because it's deep.
Real deep.
I thought it was like political or maybe socioeconomical, but now I think it's just a crazy person, so I love it. So if you're not aware what the Lindbergh Bridge is. It's that weird, it's really far off the fucking ground bridge behind the abandoned gas station and 7-Eleven at Baltimore Pike that goes into Drexel Hill, between Clinton and Drexel Hill. It's like hundreds of feet off the ground. It's terrifying. It's over Kent Park, like, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
And
It's the bridge between Clifton and Drexel.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's technically Bridge Street.
Yeah.
And that turns into I don't know what that is, Magnolia, something like that, with the Mary's Cafe Street.
Yeah.
And if you ever want to see a video of it, the one where I start throwing White Claws off the top of it during the Natter Day battle, and I'm terrified of heights.
We tend to win a lot of our battles.
Yeah. So someone,
Except Natter Day did kind of screw me in the end with diabetes.
you know, they got you.
They got
They
me.
got you committed.
They got
They
me.
changed your
Long time.
life technically.
They did. They opened my eyes.
So someone went up there tonight, and it's a short fence on both sides, which makes it more terrifying. And someone spray painted in black spray paint. This is not where you think it is. You think I'm going to say something about Black Lives Matter or something like that. No, they spray painted, "It's not mad to be mad in a mad world," or some shit.
Hold on, I'll pull it up. 'Cause that didn't help.
It's
It's not mad.
insanity.
It's not made to resist.
No, it wasn't anything like that.
Actually, can you
No?
pull it up on your Facebook Messenger? Go ahead. Oh, on the computer.
Oh.
I can present it on the screen.
Do not show
Some new
everything.
technology.
Do not show everything we said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
click
are
on
you
the picture.
serious, Al?
The picture will blow up. That's all.
Al, we would be canceled 2020, 2000, 1990, and like fucking Nazi Germany. You fucking see that shit? I'm
Wow.
joking.
Did
I'm
we be
joking.
I think you just made it worse than it should.
I'm joking. We do not have clean
Orange
mouths.
man bad.
Orange man bad.
Orange. All right, here we go. I'll pull it up.
Okay. It says it's
Got
not
it.
mad to be.
World is not madness; it's sanity.
Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah.
I don't know what that means. What do you even mean by that?
I don't know. We're talking
Nothing
about it.
but
So it's provocative.
It's people
exactly.
going.
All right, I'll go with that. So, I think it's the first time in all these years that I've lived in this area that they defaced, as far as I can remember, something that big. It went like almost the whole length of the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was impressive. And there's
Yeah.
frequently cops there because I remember when I made that White Claw video.
It's your
I
next
was very
tattoo,
nervous.
according to our virtual guest tonight, Curry.
Oh, no, heard of her.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes, that would be amazeballs. So yes, we are celebrating the 231st
Yeah.
birthday,
Birthday.
which is technically September 26th.
Yes.
So we're a few days late. But
926.
which also started the radio show, but that was out of pure coincidence.
Yeah.
I had no clue when we did that. We just picked a date and ran with it. So that was just pure coincidence. It was just meant to be.
Yes.
Meant to be.
Yes.
So tonight we figured the best way that we can do anything is by making fun of it like we do normally.
Yeah, so this pairs up with, if you look historically, this is technically our third year of doing this show. We always have one day where we vent about Delco.
Mm-hmm.
It's like where we're just mean back to people and all that shit.
Yeah.
You hold it in until, the steam's about to come
It's
out
like
of the kettle.
bloodletting when you're sick.
Yes,
in the
yes.
1800s.
You
yeah.
go get the leeches and you
Okay.
let out the bad blood. So we decided, we didn't there was no Comedy Central roast that was funny this year. Let's Go one's been, years. Why don't we just roast Delco?
Yeah.
There's lots of things we
Which
can talk
turned
about.
into like a dissertation for you. Would you
Yeah.
qualify it under that?
There's two people will show up to fight me tonight.
Two?
At least two.
Like two?
I do not. They're blindly picking them.
No, I'm just saying two random
Yeah,
people
yeah.
or two people that you
This
called out
will-
in this.
I don't call out anyone. I call out a couple people directly, but someone will get so offended about something I say about their town that they will probably try to fight me within the next couple of days.
Well, that's typical Delco. So wouldn't
Yeah.
be more of a Delco celebration without somebody getting mad about something somebody else said about their town.
I wrote it and I was like, this would be cool if we could just pull like this segment and then we just throw it on the website and it's like a quick little thing. And then I was like, this is gonna take like 45 minutes to read and it's just mean.
And I love it.
Yeah.
Hi, hello YouTubers. How are you guys doing? Cocco's Xpress is the best. They are very good. Yes, I agree with you.
Hell yeah, they're the Springfield ones.
Yes. But real quick before we jump into that, there was. Do you want to do the Citizens of Clifton Heights thing?
I did not write it. I did not have time. This
Okay.
took literally hours longer than
You want to talk about the story, how ridiculous it was? I actually was. I would say I was involved.
No.
It had something to do with it.
Can I
because
paraphrase
think that
it?
we can do it better. Yeah.
White cars parked somewhere. Lady complains and bitches on Facebook, and then
Actually,
calls
that's
cops.
not even what happened.
Oh,
But I'll break it down.
that's all I knew.
The reason I know a little bit more about a white car parked in front of an entrance to a church/school,
Yes.
what happens to be my kid's kindergarten school.
Oh, is that one? Okay,
I knew about this before it was even on the Citizens Clip Heights page because they had like one of those
Oh, look
reminder
at
apps.
Al over here.
No, I'm saying.
It was cool.
I didn't know it was such a.
pancreas doesn't work. I know things.
I have a giant dick.
Smegma.
I got something special for you tonight as well.
Oh.
That's after the show. No, but they sent a reminder app saying, "Hey, somebody's blocking the entrance. You have to park on the street, whatever." So I'm pulling up, cops there, and the tow truck's there. The car, obvious first part, you can see by the picture, but you can honestly tell somebody was out all night having a good time. The car was cockeyed, and you could see like the tire marks went up on the curb and back down.
Maybe it got stolen from the Rusty Nail by a crackhead and left there for dead Al.
Apparently,
Have we ruled that out?
Hope it is not Princeton.
Apparently, the person who came to finally claim the car.
It got towed.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
they claimed the car after it got towed. Had no clue where it was to begin with.
Like when your car gets stolen from the Rusty Nail and ends up in Princeton, New Jersey.
I feel somebody was on a bender.
Who's to say I wasn't and the crackhead wasn't too?
Maybe you guys were all together.
It's the
holding
same
hands.
thing.
You
Well-
know who claimed it?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. But so to
Was it ISIS? Did
to what
ISIS
you were
claim
saying,
it?
you said somebody went on Facebook to complain about it. No, actually, it was one of the teachers that run the school said, you know, here's your chance. We're going to have to call the cops to get it towed. It's literally blocking the way. It was very
48
nice.
hours or it's gone!
Yeah, exactly. She was being nice, giving people a chance to come move it if you're paying
Yeah.
attention. It somehow and the person who started this, I don't know them, but I know people who know this person, was a young kid.
Al and his connections.
Yeah. It was a young kid who's probably like in his early 20s, say.
Okay.
And
Prime douche age.
somehow somebody goes, oh, they need to move that car, turned into all you old Fs need to let kids just have fun.
What?
What? Like everybody, that's what everybody was saying. Like, what are you talking? Nobody's saying anything about anybody having fun. Like you're blocking the entrance to a preschool.
Yeah.
Like like what the hell? Like,
It's just a
very
dick
illegally
move.
parked.
yeah, it's illegally parked. It's a dick move, and it makes it hazardous to young
Yeah.
children. So there's nothing good about that.
Yeah.
And then this guy goes on a tirade, and every time somebody says something, he says, "Eat my dick,"
Yeah.
or "I'm gonna f your girl."
Yeah, that was my favorite one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course every clip tonight in the world started just going.
Are you
at
sure
it.
this wasn't just
Every-
Jim?
It
On their
could have
fake
been.
page?
No, I actually verified if the person was real by somebody who was friends with them that I knew. Like, is this a real person? Like, yes.
It literally.
And they're like, I'm not surprised by that
Yeah.
person.
It'll literally be like, someone's got to move the car, and he'd be like, yo, I see your girl. I'm about to give her a good fucking. Just because she's married doesn't mean I can't give her the dick.
And then,
What does that have to do with getting this fucking car in the
and
driveway,
anybody who
man?
said anything to him was an old fuck.
Love it.
Like, that's what made me laugh. I'm like, why do you assume that somebody's old just because they're saying you're an idiot?
And of course, like every picture, because that's what you do when you fucking fight online, is you go through the pictures.
Oh, you profile stalk.
Oh my god! If you literally, I'm just giving warning right now. Never fucking question us in our comment section because you go right up in front of the jury of your fucking peers, and we just crucify you. That one dude this week, holy shit! If he ever heard what we said about him, he'd be off the Lindbergh Bridge.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that guy.
Holy shit!
What
we
did he
murder
say?
him.
I forget.
He said that he hopes Delco dies of old age, and we were like, oh boy.
Oh, yeah, we posted, happy 231st birthday, and the guy said, I hope it dies of old age. Well, I like how we blame the area for your problems, pal. That's all I'm
Yeah.
going to say to that.
And he still lives here.
No, he doesn't.
Really?
I don't think he did. Is that what?
That's
No, he
not
said he was
according
from
to
here, but he was in Delco South.
Oh.
George W. Hill.
No,
I know.
even more south than that. You pick it up when I'm putting down.
We literally, like, if you even if you just don't agree with us, we just murder you behind your back.
Carry with the comments.
I can't read them.
Mr. Florida.
Oh,
The best,
I
the
get it
best,
now,
re-
West
the
Palm
best
Beach.
response was the dude who said his mom tickles his butt.
they started cutting videos at him.
I got that. Yeah, is that a new
looks-
thing? I love it.
You know, I'm a big fan of it.
I'm a big fan.
Well, Franny Burbage wants to know how many Michael Jackson popcorn gifts were in the comment section. Over under 20.
None. Because
That's the
they're
funny thing.
mostly-
Yeah. People were not even mad at the guy. They're just like
Yeah.
really confused. Like, did this guy just wake up to pick a fight? Like, was this the first thing that came to? I'm going to go on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
The first comment I see this morning, I'm picking a fight.
It's like, is he a troll? It's like, no.
Yeah,
like,
like,
this dude's
that's
just
what I said. Like,
genuinely
at first,
upset.
because like I said, I saw a person on there who knew them, and I knew. I said,
Yeah.
"Is this guy just messing with people, like trying to get a rise out of him?" He goes, "No, this guy is that kind of stupid, all kinds of stupid."
That the Citizens Clinton Heights does not ever disappoint. It's been a while since it's been good, but oh boy, this brought me back. This Reminiscent of the bike loading zone.
Oh, still, I'm sorry, but I still have to say, hands down, one of the best comments of that.
Bike loading zone?
Yeah,
It was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
best thing ever.
Yeah.
No matter what I've seen and what I've heard, as a moderator, begrudgingly a moderator on that page,
Yeah.
I have seen some shit.
Is
Put
it
that
still
way.
up there? Is it still
I've
up
been in the thick of it. What?
there? Is it still up there? Like, we could find it if we search for it?
If you probably, it's what you looking at 3 years ago, 4 years ago, right? So you would have to dig, but
It didn't get blocked or anything?
not that I know of. I mean, as far as people, that's my favorite thing. Like when people try to go, when they know they did something stupid and they're getting, they're just. Here's my thing: is you can just walk away. You don't have to come and like.
I do it all the time.
I'm being harassed, and that's how I found out about this guy because people started reporting him, and I first like. Let me tell you something. As a moderator, I don't just take any report. I usually say leave it unless it's threatening, racial, something along those lines. This guy was like I'm saying. He was like threatening kill people, and he said one of the first things he said is, I'll get some people from Philly to give you old fucks a reason to call the cops. I'm like, dude, it was a car illegally parked in front of a driveway. I don't understand how it turned into this. This guy, I'm like, this guy's classic.
I want to say it's like he's never been to Clifton. I feel like Clifton doesn't know what Clifton is, though. Like, of course it's going to happen.
Oh,
This shit happens every time.
every Clifton person who had time to get on their phone that morning was living for the moment.
And my most,
Fucking rolling their flannel sleeves off, just be keyboard warriors.
my most angering part was that they missed a golden opportunity to go for the throwback to find the dude Bob Rosen who went around ticketing illegally parked cars.
Yeah.
Saying, you got 48 hours or it's out of here.
Dude, that was great.
They should have fucking
Is that the guy that was
arrested him.
opening the doors?
Yes.
Yes.
And by the way, the
Oh,
original
live
post
on,
said that.
live on video. Like, he
Yeah.
was like, I'm like, you're illegally
You're breaking
going
into a car.
You're breaking into a car and you're recording it and putting it up for the world to see.
48 hours or it's out of here.
He's Matthews. He just needed a chocolate bar and a hug. That just solves my problems. that's not everybody's
Just
problem.
talking about all of us.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Can help everybody.
My pancreas didn't know what to do with that comment.
I do not remember. I literally, so we cover Delco pretty thoroughly, and we read every article and we share, every article at least to ourselves, see which ones we want to dwell on. I never remember ever fucking hearing about this story until you just handed it to me.
Which
Man
one?
who smashed into nuns.
That's new. This is new.
Yeah, but it was in 2017.
Oh, well, I think we did cover this.
Okay.
It's been that long. It's 3 years ago. So, yeah, it's very possible you forgot about it.
Man who, no, dude, I got a pretty good memory of, like, scumbaggery. Because it's usually
Except
like,
for all the drinking.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
usually I'm nervous. I'm with
So
it.
yeah, that's Natterdays also.
Yeah.
This was 2 years before Saturday, yeah. 2017. It was the Eagles.
What's
probably
up?
won
I
Super Bowl.
overslept. That's Jim. He does the best sleeping on the show.
Yeah. Because this is normal bedtime.
Yeah, this is his nap time.
During our show. Man who smashed into nuns in 2017 faced drug rap probation violation. What town do you guys think it is?
I know, so I'm not going to
Okay.
answer.
You guys already know it.
I know because I printed this out.
Briarcliff? Township?
I'm going to say Briarcliff
Actually,
South.
he said it earlier by accident. You said it out loud, but nobody was really paying attention.
I
like
don't
usual.
know, yeah.
I would have said Sharon Hill.
No, I would have reacted.
Collingdale?
Souther. But right track.
Darby?
Did you
Souther.
say right trash?
No, right
Yaden.
track.
Fallcroft?
No, Souther.
More Souther.
Trainer?
Same
Hook.
area.
Marcus Hook?
The other, like what that is. It just
Dog
says
shit.
Upper, it just says Upper Chichester. Upper Chi. A township man who received a sentence of intermediate punishment in 2018 after driving into a car full of nuns while under the influence of narcotics is wanted on a probation violation in that case after he was caught selling narcotics and marijuana out of his home, according to police. Dylan J. Destelio, Irish name, 24 of the 300 block of Johnson Avenue, was arrested. Johnson. Oh. I don't
He
know.
just like randomly comments into the comment section while on the show. Yeah, tell him what you said.
It would be funny if it was a car full of midgets.
No, it would have been funny if it was a car full of midget nuns.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Dylan J. Destelio, 24 of the 300 block of Johnson Avenue, was arrested Thursday by members of the Delaware County Criminal Investigation Drug Task Force
It's a hell of
Too
a
many
man.
fucking words.
How about the Delco bad guy squad?
Well, no,
Just
they go by
ahead.
their initials.
Sounds like farting on a hardwood chair.
They were investigated by the police, let's just say, after officers allegedly obtained a Snapchat video that showed him displaying numerous marijuana plants and cannabis-infused gummy worms in his home. According to an affidavit of probable cause written by Upper Chichester Detective Jack T. Keith. The Snapchat video allegedly showed Destelio displaying a drawer full of packaged edible cannabis-infused products and clear vials of assorted pills while saying, "Come shop."
No, it said "Cum Shop."
Come shop.
CUMB shop.
Cum shot.
According, he also displayed a bottle of liquid saying, "I'll let it go for 80. Come shop with me." And displayed a handgun under his neck after saying, "Making this money." Destelio in the video indicated
Girls, you're gonna get moist right now.
that moister than an oyster over here. Just get those towels, that snail trail you're about to have.
Yeah, that dude
yeah.
gets mad snatcheroon.
Destelio in his video indicated that his landlord was coming to check out his heater and says, "My whole basement is full of weed." Who wrote this? Because it just keeps saying the affidavit says. The affidavit says.
That's what they always say. They always, according to the affidavit.
The affidavit says.
It's been like that since 8 years we started this podcast.
Destelio
I have
then,
to sit there and delete according to the affidavit so I don't say it 12 times.
Destelio then allegedly picks up some marijuana plants and says, "I'll put it in the spare bedroom. That's where it be." Keith and other members of the task force served a search warrant at Destelio's home Wednesday. He was immediately taken into custody after opening the front door, according to the affidavit. He was found to be in possession of $1,028, 1028, my birthday, in various denominations, as well as Ziploc baggie containing
I'm making
two.
crumple ones and quarters. When they say various denominations, that's what I'm imagining this.
Well, there's got to be at least 3 ones
There's
in
a
there.
few-
Yeah.
A roll of quarter, a couple
Yeah.
rolls of quarters.
So
a roll, come to my house.
as well as Ziploc baggies containing 2 white rock-like substances that were determined to be crack cocaine, and another bag containing several yellow and pink oval and rectangular pills that he allegedly identified as mostly Xanax and some Percocet. This dude had a lot of drugs.
Woot woot.
Found a whole bunch of large quantity of grown stalks of marijuana, 2 800 milligram THC cannabis infused syrup bottles.
Syrup?
Yeah,
Give me some of that
How,
THC
how big were
syrup.
they?
2 800 milligram
That's a lot.
THC.
That's a lot. That's a lot of That's a lot of cannabis
This
pancakes.
dude sounds pretty
Yeah.
cool, except for the nun fucking abuse. They could recuperate if he just
I
gave
feel
him
like-
his drugs.
I feel like it was his bag marked not drugs.
Yeah.
Like this fits the criteria on this one.
He had a
Not
pill bottle prescribed to another person labeled tizanidine.
Tizanidine's a most relaxing.
Okay. So like a fucking K-pop, a Klonopin.
Yeah, not up in that.
It's a
not
ben-
in that
not that
category.
extreme.
Is a benzodiazepine.
No.
The pill bottle allegedly contains several white oval pills and 2 rectangular yellow pills, according to the affidavit. Officers also allegedly found unused drug packaging material, 17 packaged cannabis-infused edibles, and a Sig Sauer handgun.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a pellet gun, isn't it, or something?
No, that's
The
6
hand-
hours
they
like a
would've said
9.
pellet gun.
I had probably 9
Yeah.
millimeter.
He was released on
Did he
$250,000
shoot himself in the
unsecured.
dick?
Poor man's Glock.
Yeah.
He was fucking released on
It's a Walmart
$250,000 bail. In the instant
250,000?
case, but was on probation for the drug scheme. Reports Destello had used clonazepam.
Clonazepam. That's
Clonazepam.
That's
That's
Klonopin.
K-pops. Marijuana and cocaine prior to the head-on crash on December 10, 2017. He entered open guilty pleas in 2018 to 4 counts of aggravated assault by vehicle, driving under the influence. The nuns, members of the Sister of the Holy Family of Nazareth religious order, did not seek any restitution or prison time. The other driver,
They just prayed for his soul.
Sister
So that
Mary
really worked
Anthony, said at sentencing on December 2018 that all 4 had forgiven Destelio for his actions and even offered to help guide him on his journey. Judge Barry Dozer ordered Destello to serve 15 consecutive weekends, 60 days of electronic home monitoring. He is scheduled for an October 14th preliminary hearing in front of Judge David Griffin.
One of the most Delco stories ever heard, according to Rob Baxter here.
It's up there. It's up there.
I'm just imagining, like, if I'm like writing a movie, like this is a plot in a movie, I'm imagining Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. Like this is the kind of character I'm imagining. Some skinny rat, like just acting all tough on, like, all these people are like, oh, it's on Snapchat, it disappears right away. You're an idiot.
You could save like all the people.
And it's not even just that; it can be found.
Yeah.
If it needed to be found, it can be found.
If that happened like 30 years ago, the nuns probably would have got out and kicked the shit out of the dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well, they didn't want him to go to jail, so he wouldn't learn. So nothing bad would happen to him. Well, that really panned out.
Could you imagine that accident if you're like a witness? Like, oh my God, that dude just nailed that car. Oh my God, it's nuns.
oh my God, the nuns are holding babies.
Yeah.
$10 he gets on his Snapchat after it. Dude, I just douched a bunch of nuns, yo.
Yeah. Come shop.
Come shop.
6 hour.
Fucking nuns ain't want no smoke.
Next time you don't buy from other dealers, bitches.
Teach these whores a lesson. Whores of God.
I'll make you see God. Like clones of thigh pains. Another story. This one is near and dear to us, I guess. This finally got told us out this week, right? This is a fresh
Yes,
story?
That's fresh-ish.
Headstrong. You all know what Headstrong is, correct? They are a... I'm sure it'll say in the story. I don't probably have to give you a background. If you're listening, you probably know who the fuck they are.
Oh, not you know.
Nick's house preserves a long court battle. So this court battle started in at least 2016, 2017. Yeah, 2016.
Well, when they go in the house, it happened right after that, right?
Yeah.
Forever, almost as long as they've been in that house.
Yeah. And let's just say, it's good it ended because when this first started, we had some golden material to give to these neighbors. A residence accommodating cancer patients and caregivers while they receive treatment in the region has won out in a protracted legal battle over a Fair Housing Act accommodation granted by the borough in 2016. Nick's house continues to be a source of comfort and unconditional love for families of all ages, circumstances, and cancers.
And we've been there.
We have.
Dude, it's an
beautiful
amazing place.
I've been there multiple
Amazing,
times.
yes.
What street's still in Swarthmore?
It's on
Chester?
Chester Street or whatever.
Chester Road, I guess.
It's like only a couple hundred feet from the roundabout.
Yeah, it's not
Sweet.
that far.
I've been there 4 times. They only let me in once. And one time, I brought hamburgers.
You guys want some hamburgers?
We were trying to feed them.
Yeah. Like, I like how he said it like they're like seagulls. We were trying to feed them.
And the worst part is it was
It's
Charlie's.
like a half a loaf of bread all torn up.
Well, no,
and
it was
throwing it on the ground.
It was one of our things.
Feed
on
the pigeons.
It was me and Carrie's Delco day last year where we went
Yes.
out and we bought like 20 burgers. We're like, we'll give them to Headstrong. And they're like, what do we do with 20 burgers now that we're stuck with them? I fucking ate them. Said shot. It's all good. According to Cheryl Kylori, president of the Ridley-based Headstrong Foundation that owns and manages the property, we are a symbol of strength in the cancer community for those navigating the most vulnerable time of their lives, and we wish to thank everyone for standing with us, especially our Headstrong Board of Directors, the Headstrong community at large, as well as the residents of Swarthmore and the Swarthmore Borough Council for their unwavering support. The Ridley Township-based Headstrong Foundation was created by Nick Kylori, Cheryl's son, who died in 2006 at the age of 21 after battling non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. During treatment, the Ridley High School lacrosse standout and college lacrosse player Hofstra University discovered a need for affordable housing for cancer patients. Since 2010, a Headstrong facility in Ridley, dubbed Nick's House, has served dozens of rotating guests who have stayed in the home rent-free while they seek cancer treatment at area health care facilities. The foundation sought an expansion to a 7-bedroom home at the 200 South Chester Road in Swarthmore in 2016. Headstrong requested a Fair Housing Act accommodation, relaxing certain criteria for what constitutes a single-family dwelling in the borough, which the borough's accommodation request review board approved in 2016. Did you read this story yet?
No.
Okay, so we don't know if it gets into the neighbor.
Yeah, I don't. I think you don't have to read the rest. I think
Because I think we can do a better job if they don't.
Yeah,
get
I think
into
the rest of it just kind of explains what Headstrong is, which we've done plenty.
Oh,
of times.
I don't see
And
her
then-
name. I don't see her
No,
name.
it doesn't really get
So
into
let's just tell our side of the story of how we think it happened.
By the way, one of the most highly rated shows.
Was when we
to
freaked
date.
out about Headstrong?
Oh yeah.
It was probably right after I fucking took my pants off and yelled about fucking Delco Prop.
It was all about the same 6-week span.
Yeah, it's that's really when we
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 hit
wanted
our
to change
stride.
the direction around then.
We really hit our stride.
Yeah, we got mad then.
Really came into our own.
So we read about that story, and I had we had no idea who the fuck Headstrong was. Literally, we didn't. I never heard of him. And then I was like, wait, they house cancer patients for free. I'm like, this sounds like a brilliant idea, and they want to buy a big house. And who has a problem with it? And it was only one neighbor. It was one neighbor. Can I drop her name? Should I drop her name?
Yeah, I don't
Is it
care.
liable?
I think she left. Isn't she
No.
like out of the area?
Sometimes I just drive by. and
Just
flip her
rhyme
off.
it.
Her name was Lisa Fieri.
Which rhymes with Lisa Fieri.
Yeah. And she lived near there.
Listen, we were getting in trouble for that. We would have got in trouble a long time ago. He used her name with a lot of 4-letter colorful language.
Does it
The
rhyme
C
with
word
bunt?
was mighty
Yeah.
that day, my friend.
It's a strong C word.
Arg!
Flinging it around like
there's I know we have another cake place, but there's a new cake place called Nothing Bunt Cake, and it's all
Yeah.
bunt cakes in
Yeah.
Springfield. And every time I drive by, I just giggle thinking about Holbrook.
The C word used to fly back in the
Yeah.
day. So she lives like catty corner to the back because it's a corner house and like it takes up a little bit of property. And Delco Times interviewed her because it was a big story. Delco Times interviewed her, and we thought maybe because it was an election year, they're trying to divide us like they try to. Maybe it's some bad journalism. And her complaint was that she didn't like having families go through there because they were going to be up at all hours of the night partying. Literally said those words because nothing makes you want to party
Well, yeah,
more
that was
than cancer.
That was the best part. Like when they thought, maybe this lady was misrepresented.
how old was this lady? How old?
40,
Yeah.
46.
Yeah.
And I have a list of her fears if we ever need them.
She'll be 47 in 3 weeks.
And if you want to know her daily routine,
This is a joke. She'll be lucky to make it to 47. It's a joke. You can't sue me.
yeah. So the best part about it is like when she first put this out, we thought, okay,
Like Delco Times is-
somebody
yeah,
misrepresented her,
yeah.
somebody said it wrong. This bitch doubles down. It has like a sit down interview on ABC News or NBC News or something.
No, it was. She took out the whole next top story 2 days later.
No, but I'm saying she was live. Like they did a live interview like
we
that
should've
on her
thrown-
porch.
We should have thrown a pie at her.
Sorry, I think that was where I was going to go.
We still can.
How about a cake? How about Nicole's cake? We should throw one of those at her.
What
Even though there's two
about one of these
delicious and not
bunned
worth it.
cakes?
We can eat the cake, poop it, and throw it at
That's
her.
a better idea.
I love throwing poop.
Why would you waste a good cake?
Instead of lighting a bag of shit on
So
fire,
she
we
doubles
just shit
down.
on the porch.
She doubles down and then makes it worse. Digs her hole so much
Because
worse.
it's not saying I was misquoted or anything. It was literally just like, this is what the Housing Act says. This is what the Congress says. I have a child, and I don't want those child
traffic.
molesters moving in. It's like they have cancer. They're not child molesters.
Yeah. I need to know, like her thing is, I need to know who's living next to me because I have a young child with special needs or something. She said, or something
Sure.
like that. And I'm like,
The cancer's
I
not
was
contagious.
like, I
lady.
said live on the air, I said, Holbrook could go buy that house now.
Yeah.
She can't stop somebody. It's like I felt like she was like kind of walking into like you could get like in trouble for like racial or something like
Yeah.
So like you get to choose who lives next to you now.
Right.
Like last time I checked, you don't get to choose who lives next to you.
That's brought up in my roast.
Yeah.
So our plan was, if it didn't go through, and thankfully the rest of Swarthmore realized how ridiculous it was, and they were just like, we don't care what it says. This broad's cuckoo. Me and Al came up with a plan that we were going to go up to her house in suits, say that we were a gay couple that was real estate investors out in Chester County and just bought the house because it's beautiful. We were going to renovate it and move in there. And we were so progressive because that's what Swarthmore loves, super duper progressive bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're two gay
We're-
vegans.
we-
and
we were
we
gonna
were
hold
gonna-
each other's balls the whole time.
and we were
like-
going to say, we bought it, and we said, I think it's ridiculous they're trying to move cancer patients in there, get buddy with them. And then at the end of it, just go like, in all honesty, there's an ulterior motive. We're actually both sex offenders. And then like just
That's
start,
why
like,
we're gay.
really describing
His
it.
sex
And then be like,
offends
at least
me.
and then just be like, at least we're not cancer patients though, right? Yeah, like you can't do anything about sex offenders moving in, like
We're opening up a daycare.
yeah. What can you see in that
Actually,
local park?
Ian puts out a good point. She was like the biggest Karen. Like, was she the Karen of all Karens, or the Karen that set the Karen into motion?
I feel like
She's a Karen spelled with a C,
A U and
a
a
U,
N
and
T.
two other letters.
Yeah.
It's like bunt cake, but with a C.
I have heard that she's still there, and they were dumb enough to point out which house is hers.
You're fucking pounding my clam tavern right now, bro.
So, by my understanding, is it went to like the borough, and everyone in Swarthmore showed up to be like, this broad is fucking embarrassing us, and it won, and the house has been there for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was still
And it's
in
amazing.
court.
Like they had a house in Ridley, which housed like two people. Homes.
Yeah.
It housed like two families because you only have like
Yeah.
the person who stays and then one other person stay with them. We got to walk around the whole thing. The things that they put into this place, like even the paint on the walls, like super medical and all
Yeah.
that stuff, just to keep germs out and all that.
We had a shower before we went in there.
Yeah, like
we
that.
showered together.
They had hazmat.
Yeah, me, Alan, and Joe McGee just showered together. It was like watching pigs get washed off before they get slaughtered.
Touched myself a lot after that.
I released seed on her house afterwards.
Sunflower seeds. You throw them out.
Yeah. Whatever I can legally say I did.
Cumflower seeds.
Come. Say it right. Say it right.
Cumflower
So I guess they won. I don't know. I didn't read the rest of this fucking story.
The
It's
fact
officially
is,
done. Like they own the house.
officially, they can't fight anymore. They can't put up the fight anymore. I mean, the fact that the fight had to happen is ridiculous. And you know what they should start doing is, and I'm sorry, I see this all the time. These frivolous lawsuits, like God knows what the organization had to pay in like legal fees and,
Yeah.
and defending themselves. Like I think at this point, like if somebody like her is that, like this is the best way of getting people like her to back off. I'd be like, listen, we will help you fight. I mean, you could fight this. If you lose, you have to pay their legal fees.
That is actually it. You don't normally.
Or
pay.
we take your house and make it one big house.
Yeah.
But this wasn't.
We actually moved 7 child molesters in here.
Yeah.
There's 7 guys, one being a child molester. You have to figure it out.
Like the mole of
Yeah.
real world.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like handicapped. They're handcuffed now because of they can only have one family in there because of COVID.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. And that's how we got hooked up with Headstrong for Delco Day 3 and 4. Is we were doing Vesticop beforehand. We found out about this, and we were like all eager. We're gonna raise so much money. We're gonna be able to buy them that house. We're gonna raise so much money. I'm like, how much is the house? Like $700,000. I'm like, we will buy you the paint for the living room.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna do this.
we bought you the welcome mat.
Yeah.
We'll give you 1/3 the down payment.
Yeah.
Over 3 installments.
1/3 of the down payments, fees for running out the check.
Dude, and then we were like, okay, cool. Like, we'll pay for the ADA accommodations so that you can open this because they gotta fucking change the law. It's an old house, and they're like, yeah, it'd be like 1.1 million. I'm like, yeah. What, like 12 grand? Is that fine?
Yeah. How's 12
What can
grand?
that do? Maybe that went to defending against that.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Some
sobriety.
money we've raised over the last couple of years could have easily went all to the. I mean, last year was over 15, right? It's 15,
Yeah,
16.
yeah.
Year before
17,
that was
18,
around
yeah.
10, right?
Nah, it was like 12 in the end.
12. Okay, so we over.
Oh yeah, it was.
It's like around
yeah.
25, over 25,000 we raised in 2 years.
Yeah.
And think about it, a good chunk of that could have easily went just because of this.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll take that as another win today. It's a big day of winning.
Holbrook's a winner. And yes, as we said, we are the 2020 Best of Delco.
Holiday, which is about the Headstrong.
Yes. Full circle.
Full circle.
Go Birds.
Do you want to start the roast?
You're fucking pounding my clam tavern right now, bro.
All right. So mine's not going to be as good as yours, so I guess I have to go first.
I'm gonna say mine's gonna be good at.
No. I want to say, but real quick before I get into it, I do want to mention that this episode is brought to you by Dolan's Bar.
Who will
The most
probably ditch us after
Yeah.
my fucking
The most Delco bar, 24 East Sellers Avenue. They have a great outside setup. You can go watch your NFL games, follow your fantasy football, and even watch the Lowly Birds. And why you're doing that, eat the county's best wings out there. I got to say they are pretty damn amazing. If you have to check it out, go there, sit in, hang out, have a drink, have some wings, and support local business. It's the place to go. And also, like I said, special tonight, we have Nicole's Cakes as well as Cocco's at Pizza Express in Springfield, all located in the same area, 35 East Woodland Avenue, Springfield, in the 19064. And call them at 610-544-6730. Also, you can order on the Slice app, so check it out.
Wait, really?
You're gonna soak your pants when you see this cake. It is.
This is going to be cum as far as the
It's phenomenal. It's awesome.
Oh, I can't wait.
Dude, yeah, I'm telling you, I couldn't stop gushing over it when I saw it.
Gushing.
Yeah.
Did you leave a
Gushing?
snail trail?
Yes.
Gushing, schmeg, and soaking.
All right, so Al, you wrote a nice little burn.
I didn't write a roast. I kind of like took different pieces and threw it together. So if it doesn't make total sense,
I'm just
I
gonna put
was
it out
I
there.
was really on low sugar that day.
No one ever should have done what I did. I went all 64 towns,
That's what
and each one's like
Pure
fire.
manifesto.
I started doing that. I'm like 2 pages in. I'm like, dude, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not even close to that. Is the cake moist?
Moister than an oyster.
Moister than the oyster, Franny. So let me start with happy 231st birthday to Delaware County.
Oh, should we act like it's an actual roast?
No.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
And our first presenter is a man who once made face love to a Fudgy the Whale cake out of a trash can, and it gave him diabetes. Now he's here to judge other people's decisions. We've got from the most Delco holiday, Big Al Bin Laden.
Let me start, like I said, with happy 231st birthday to Delaware County. You may have your hair falling out, missing most of your front teeth. I'm sorry, that's Marcus Hook.
Wow.
Zinger. Woo! Still active at their age, at the age 231 years old. Radioactive at some points. Norwood.
Oh, I took out the poison Norwood water jokes. Props to that. I didn't even go there. I was like, no cancer jokes. I was there. I had to meet them.
Even though Delco can be a little pretentious at their old age, they turn their nose up to like media does to Republicans and Drexel Hill does the rest of Upper Darby, even though they're Clifton with higher property taxes.
Oof.
Yeah. one thing's for sure,
Wow.
Delco never ceases to amaze us. The ridiculous Facebook community page, verbal onslaughts, which I wrote before what we talked about earlier.
Yeah. Oof.
To crackheads posing on Facebook with plutonium.
I love that story.
People's fascination with women walking up the streets in solid gold bathing suits. To their favorite local meth head vagrant.
Molly?
And question, we still ask to this day, is Ridley a town?
Oh, that's
Is
wrong.
it a conglomerate of towns? Is it Woodland, Folsom, Homes? Nobody knows.
It depends on how mad you are that your town lost to the bracket already.
Should they have been most Delco town?
There you go.
Ridley Park, is that something different? What do you got? I don't know. The world may never know or care to know. Even part of Ridley's named after the mistress of a former U.S. president.
Preach.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Rutledge. But Delco keeps it real as the fear of a Springfield father when her daughter brings home a flannel-cladded Cliftonite.
They're going somewhere else with that.
Yeah, I really thought that was
I turned that one down quick. From your millions of interactions on social media to crown your most favorite, the most Delco town, without even knowing what that means.
Yeah.
Still to this day, nobody else can tell you what it means. But also, you band together when local sick kids putting up green lights that goes nationwide.
Boo, get meaner.
Yeah. Christ, you buy your Mother's Day flowers at a place you'd never want your mother to see.
There you go.
Or the mother of your children to see you at.
British Junction.
Delco's small but mighty, but it is the sandwich capital of the world.
Okay.
3 best cheeseburger joints are within a mile on McDade Boulevard.
Tell us what he is.
What?
Tell us what he is.
Zach's,
All right.
Charlie's, and Nifty's.
All right.
Toledo's in Ridley Park, America's Pie, Wolf Sandwiches, Pizza Capital, Clifton Heights, Johnny's Pizza on Chester Pike. The list goes on, and that's why I have diabetes. Starting to make sense. It's all coming full circle now. To all those Delacares who wish to be separate, Wayne, Villanova, at least part of it, Swarthmore, etc. We don't want you anyway. Pick and choose when it's convenient to be Delco. Turn your nose up at us. I don't care. Some even pretend to be Delco to sell their products. Make lame ripoff videos playing up to some cliche over and over again. To you, I say stay in Garnet Valley.
Yeah. Preach.
Fun fact, homeless rates are down below the national average in Delco. The lowest demographic living in poverty are females 25 to 34. Yes, we can hear Holbrook getting hard as I speak.
Woo! Boy, got the vapors after that one.
So as I close up, from the hills of Sharon to the heights of Chester, from the parks of Prospect to the squares of Newtown, from the zoos of Clifton to tutus of Briarcliff, I wish everybody a happy birthday, 231st, that is, for Delco.
All right. Yeah, that's good.
That's cute.
Aw.
I only made you guys mad once. Now, hold on, let me buckle up for this one.
Yeah. For this
We won't have
manifesto.
sponsors after this segment.
Should I get some
If he starts
towels?
pounding his hand
Yeah.
and throwing his
Yeah. He's gonna throw a 9 in there. I'm fucking leaving.
We're invading Poland after this. I need an introduction.
Oh. The guy who eats homeless and has sex with the homeless, Hollywood Holbrook.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the microphone. Hollywood Holbrook.
Upper Darby, I had a joke about you, but it got shot on Long Lane.
Wow! He's just coming out swinging. Coming out swinging.
People call you West Philly, but that's ridiculous because people have heard from the Philadelphia mayor since George Soros bought them their position. 69th Street called and said, "Give me your wallet." I still think the school could cause a lockdown during virtual learning. Trainer, Pennsylvania. Oh shit! I turned it the wrong way leaving the casino. It's like Cloud City from Star Wars, except the clouds are chemicals from the factories, and its residents are missing teeth instead of Luke Skywalker missing a hand.
Funny, I true.
East Lansdowne. Everyone loves Doc's Deli, but no one loves anything else. Broomall. Home to Five Guys, Burgers, and the birthplace of Danny Bonaducci. So there's 6 guys that suck dick.
Yes.
Lawrence Park Shopping Center is like a cave of Karens. It's the capital of yoga pants on people that never did yoga and shouldn't. Seacane, the nexus of smelly apartments. The only thing sandier than Imperial's pizza's crust is the vaginas of the meth heads who drink at Seacane Tavern. I'm pretty sure Al can buy black market insulin at the Pantry One, and Prophet can buy some designer man ponds at Peddler's Village. Upper Providence. It's like you took 2 cunty words, put them together, and then lived up to that name. Roastery Park is basically just birds, deer, and childless yuppie couples that think shopping at Home Goods counts as a personality. Lansdowne.
He's shaking.
He's really roasted.
Lansdowne. Build a 5-star restaurant, a vegan ice cream shop, and plop a welfare office right in the middle of them. Lansdowne is basically the mega blocks compared to the Legos of gentrification. I may be... Don't get mad at me for this, world. I know it's 2020. I may be one of the straightest people to ever come from Lansdowne, and my Twitter name is Glory Holbrook. Upper Chichester. That's like putting a crown and a robe on a shit-covered dildo. Brookhaven. Shares a name with a porn star and just as many STDs. Brookhaven is Aston's twin that needed to be Narcan on the way home from the hospital. Chadsford. Fuck you. Just fuck you, Chadsford. Glen Olden. Beep, beep, you suck. Fittingly, you have a Little Caesars because you are the $5 hot and ready of towns.
Deep.
Colwyn. The Oasis of Derby. Let that sink in. I had more jokes about you, but I had more jokes about Colwyn, but your board of directors embezzled them.
Wow.
Zing. Political. Edgemont, home of the nice movie theater and chain restaurants that bored suburban people think are exotic, like Bonefish Grill and PJ Wellahan's. My favorite part of Edgemont is the high speed limit, so I can get out of there quicker. Wallingford. Wallingford is basically Swarthmore's Uncle Eddie from Christmas Vacation. Wallingford basically uses the towns around it to describe itself. Ridley Light, Chester Plus, Woodlands Taint. Springfield boasts one of the highest literacy rates in the country. The only thing higher is the amount of their lacrosse moms I have jaded to. They literally recognize how many MILFs are in that town that they named their sports team the Cougars after it. Chester Heights. Our buddy Rambo moved there and knocked up his wife. When that kid is born, the population is going up by 33%. Fun fact, in 1917, Babe Ruth crashed his car while drinking and driving in Chester Heights. That was the last thing to ever happen in Chester Heights. The only people who go to Chester Heights are the ones that make the wrong turn coming out of the Chick-fil-A and media and can't make a U-turn. Chester. Woof. In all honesty, Chester isn't as bad as people say it is. It's actually much, much worse. Chester built a casino right next to a prison that treats addictions and an open stadium underneath a bridge. Someone once said I shouldn't be on a show called Delco Live because I don't know that much about Chester. Of course I don't. I'm 33 years old. If I lived in Chester, I'd still be in their 6th grade. Sorry. Linwood is the town embodiment of an old man trying to send back soup at a deli. The little curmudgeon that could. Linwood is only half a square mile big, resembling a land-based version of that floating oil rig but run by Dennis Hopper in Waterworld. Oh, God, here we go. Swarthmore! Swarthmore is that person that says, I'm a vegan except for meat, cheese, and dairy. Their college is a pass-fail school. That in itself is a fucking joke. Student life at Swarthmore consists of drum circles, rallies to defend minorities that they are also simultaneously trying to keep out of their town, and an engineering class run by Don Guanella himself, because who builds a fucking roundabout in the middle of a major thoroughfare? This is getting us canceled, this line. The darkest person Swarthmore has ever seen was Steve Prophet with a tan. And some twat called the cops on him for looking suspicious, then sold her house saying, there goes the neighborhood, and sped off in her Prius with a Coexist and Black Lives Matter bumper sticker on them. God, I hope the meteor hits there first. And that replaced a much worse line.
Jesus.
Radner, we don't like you and you don't like us. Just let me know whatever wheels we need to put in motion to make you part of Montgomery County for good. Your entire town drives like Stevie Wonder, Helen Keller, and Mr. Magoo were all late to get an abortion so Daddy wouldn't cut them out of the will. Primus. Are you a big fan of waiting on a train to pass while a conductor leaves to buy a shitty hoagie that tastes like butthole at Wawa with the worst parking lot? Then you'll love Primus. Primus, because we're stuck here. Concord. You have Hooters and Firewater. Most of the Hooters staff has weaker tits than me, Big Al, Prophet, Jesus, and Carrie. Also, our dads are less abusive in front of our Little League teams when they bring us there. You basically only exist when I am lost going to Delaware or getting out of George W. Hill.
There's 30 more minutes of this, everybody, just so you know.
Fallcroft. Imagine Alabama with a bad mustache. Delmar Drive is the equivalent of wet cardboard smoking a Newport.
What the fuck?
The Sev is where everyone goes to learn to become a sex offender.
Yeah, we're getting canceled over this.
Nether Providence. Ah, media with more syllables. I only know you exist because your cops have busted me on Route 1 before. Oh my God. Darby. In the Old Testament, when God sent a flood to punish Noah, it was to wipe out the sin of the land and start over. What's your holdup? A fresh wop, wet-ass pussy, can leak enough moisture to drown half of Main Street in McDade. Thankfully, only a Popeyes and a strip mall and a produce junction that smells like meth are its only casualties. There used to be a house with a plane on the roof on Main Street. I assume it's the vessel that the last ounce of joy used to leave Darby. Oh my God.
Wow.
Boothwyn. Amish Delco. It's Prude Aston. Famous for its weekend market where one can buy a dog. Oh, God. Famous for its weekend market where one can buy a dog, hair gel, a Mennonite virgin, and a pork chop stuffed in a pretzel and eat them all at the same time.
So tight.
It was.
Marcus Hook would be a garbage pail kid. If Delaware was the butthole and Chester was the ball sack, Marcus Hook would be the taint, and the refinery smog would be the moisture of fermented cheese that would be oozing out on a hot summer day. Marcus Hook has plenty of redeeming qualities, though, like... There aren't. Lower Chichester. Lower Chichester. Two of the same words. How does one go lower than Chichester? That's like saying sub-hell or wetter diarrhea.
Somehow.
Haverford. Are you a big fan of a way too small and unkempt golf club with one black member? Then Haverford and Wendell would be the place for you. $1 million homes the size of a condo. Al's dick is bigger and cheaper than that and just as white.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of white, Newtown Square. Chugga chugga, fuck you. It's where you move when you made a bunch of money but lost all your personality making it. Drexel Hill. The only thing more ridiculous than the terrible Holiday Inn sign on Fern and Vermont is its taxes. You have two Wawas within 200 feet of each other and differentiate them by saying the one with the cops and the one without the cops. So you can decide which to go to depending on how fucked up you are. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Drexel Line is a third world country now. I'm just going to take a drink after the next one. Millbourne goes by the motto, home of SEPTA. That's like New York saying, home of 9/11.
Oh. I need a drink.
Get there, woot woot on that.
The capital of the capital of Delco, media. It's 6,000 of the exact same person preaching about how diverse they are. Garrett Hill, Villanova skid marks. Yaden, you created Flag Day and then said that's enough for today and opened up 4 untrustworthy seafood stores where all the fish taste exactly the same. Middletown, birthplace of Scrapple and home to Tyler Arboretum. 2 great smells for a town that stinks. Norwood, Davis's Trading Post and an as seen on TV CD outlet. Holy shit. Norwood is the hippest town of 1999. Hit me up if they ever get an Arby's and a bunch of apartments that smell like curry. Oh, wait. Wawa, Pennsylvania. Named after the dairy farms that make the milk for the place you go to buy Scratchies and Camel Crushes. Alden. Oh, God. Alden. Their motto is a community of homes. That's like saying a circle jerk of dicks. They have like 20 cops, 2 for each block. The whole town has to be closed by 11, but is only busy from 4:30 to 4:45 while people are waiting in traffic to pass through to nicer towns. Rose Valley. I don't know what you are or care to look it up. I assume you're some rich island in the middle of the Springton Reservoir, but I don't even know if that exists. I just know you're probably all douchebags. Folsom. For when you want to be from Ridley, but want to avoid being called a racist by the Peanut Gallery. With Charlie's, Mike and Emma's, Nitty Fitty, Zach's, Anna's, you have some of the best food places, but yet have no taste. Close quarters is where receptionists that claim to be medical professionals go for their Winnie the Pooh scrubs. Told you it's mean. Ardmore. Ardmore is the ghetto of the main line. There are plenty of beautiful residences and businesses that scoff their noses at poor people, but then they have like a 3-block radius directly out of Dangerous Minds, except that Michelle Pfeiffer would be an aging ratchet from Bryn Mawr.
All right.
Collingdale. Set an alarm for 60 minutes from now and keep hitting snooze, because Collingdale gets worse by the hour, every hour, for the last 35 years. It's Derby with better parking. Thornbury. Home to George W. Hill Correctional Facility and Glen Mills Youth Detention Center. Basically, Thornbury is a human sewer system because it's where Delco sends all their shitty adults and kids.
Wow.
Morton! Springfield for divorced people. Mitchell Ave has produced more criminals than the putties on the Power Rangers. Woodland. Ah, shit, Ridley. The purgatory before Chester. I've never seen a town where every single landmark is on one road. Woodland is Eddystone giving Ridley anal. Clifton Heights. I'm not going to make fun of Clifton Heights. I'd much rather go get a beer at the Bungalow. Or Ram's Head. Oh. Or maybe buy a jacket at the Burlington Cove. Oh. Or maybe hit up one of those cute shops on Baltimore. Oh. Or maybe hit up Cape. Oh. Maybe we can have go have a catch at the Clifton Fields. Oh. Clifton has become a shore town in the winter. The only new business they've gotten is a methadone clinic that basically just replaces tailgaters, which is the same thing. Drugs are not tolerated here, and neither is good dental hygiene. Clifton is that loud aunt and uncle you don't invite to family barbecues anymore because they teach the kids how to smoke menthols.
Teach them.
Upland is Chester with grass. It's about 8 blocks long, inherits most of Chester and Brookhaven streets, and changes their names as soon as they come across the dividing lines. Oh my God. Fun fact, Martin Luther King went to college in Upland, and he got off easy compared to having to keep living there.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. Oh, this is the worst one.
You know when he wrote it and he's cringing?
Yeah.
It's got to be bad.
This roast has gotten so dark that Ridley hired a bunch of biker gangs to yell at me about being on welfare. Riffley, now spelled with an F thanks to those Amy Schumer vagina testers at Delco Times. I got a few jokes. How many Pollocks does it take to screw in a light bulb? 3. 1 to hold it and 2 to spin the ladder. How many Black Lives Matter rallies does it take to upset Ridley? All lives matter! Circle the wagons and trash trucks! The only thing scarier than seeing a red Ridley cop car in your rearview mirror is when a Ridley person starts talking about their freshman football heroics when they beat a bunch of white dwarves from Inneborough in the Turkey Bowl back in 1998. Rutledge, named after Abraham Lincoln's side piece mistress. The little town that couldn't only has 700 residents. Why do we have a 4-block town named after Honest Abe's Spank Bank material? Also, she was 15 when he was creeping on her, and she died right after. Might as well have just named it John Benet Ramsey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I might have to go wash up.
Wayne, Pennsylvania. Party on, Garth. Shove a fork up your ass, Wayne. I assume Wayne was named after Bruce Wayne's parents because I want to murder it in an alley.
Yes! That was a winner.
Marple. It's part of Broomall, like a colon. Aston. Roll Tide. Aston will rise again. Aston is a perfect community for anyone trying to buy a shed, eat a designer sandwich, or have a 200-person fight during a children's carnival. Glen Mills. Imagine beautiful homes, wide open fields, and hundreds of years of rampant child abuse towards vulnerable students. Glen Mills was home of Pulsations, one of the hottest clubs of the 1980s that even had the robot from Rocky IV. Fun fact, the club was opened by bar rescue host John Taffer, whose catchphrase is the same as what the state told Glen Mills about their military school. Shut it down! Sharon Hill, terrible. Terrible. Last year, a Sharon Hill cop car crashed into Leo Steaks in Fallcroft. I assume because it didn't want to continue living in Sharon Hill anymore. Sharon Hill has the worst version of everything. An Amelia's grocery store, a Checkers fast food restaurant, a satellite Delaware County Community College campus, and a spay and neuter clinic for animals instead of the residents of Sharon Hill. Sorry.
Yeah, we're still getting shut down.
Eddystone. Is Sunoco too good for you? Then head on down to their Canoco. Is Ridley too good for you? Then head on down to Eddystone. The Eddystone Walmart should have been used as a set in the miniseries Chernobyl. Eddystone is the stained Mike Mamula jersey that you find in the back of your closet when you're looking for a lighter to smoke crack.
Oh, God.
Bethel is where the British retreated to after the Battle of Brandywine. The Redcoats got to town, met some of the residents, and instantly set sail back to England to get away from them talking about their boring family vacations. Tinicum. Of course the town that has Lou Turks would have "come" in their name. Tinicum has more.
Tinicum.
Tinicum has more strip clubs than food stores. It is Clifton with less stop signs. Tinicum is basically stuck in 1983 and the beaten meat in the sandwich between two pieces of bread named Chester and Southwest Philly. When I describe where Tinicum is, I say it's where a plane would crash during takeoff from the airport.
Wow.
Parkside. Parkside has a ratio of 2 churches to each resident, and they use them to pray that Chester stays out. Prospect Park. Half the town is owned by Joe McGee, and the other half is stuck under 420 overpass. Villanova. We hate you unless the basketball team is good. You're literally a booty call. Havertown. They hate billboards because it blocks their view of the main line where they pretend to be from.
Yep.
Who cheats more? The local housewives on the dance floor of Barnaby's or local native corrupt NBA referee Tim Donaghy?
Both. With each other.
Last one. Once Lenai gets the internet, they'll be so pissed to find out about this roast and the civil rights movement.
Amazing.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm a caricature of myself.
Everybody's applauding.
It's a role. It's a role we play.
Applauding. So, that was amazing. Guys, I enjoyed our last episode here on
That's
Delco
good.
Live.
It's good.
Mhm.
Nah, it's a joke. Everything's been fun. Thank you. Carrie's loving it. She's loving it. Denise Matthews called Tinicum Clifton by the Sea.
Yeah, it's Clifton. Yeah,
Yes.
Clifton Island.
So, we have 2 more things we're going to do. And I think we're going to do the cake first. The revealing of this amazing cake. But first, I'm going to get things situated here. Holbrook, tell them why they should go to Dolan's.
Oh my God! So number one, they have it's literally the best wings you'll ever have. We don't just say that rhetorically because they give us money. They literally are. During the quarantine, my favorite thing was when they would open up on Sundays, and I would do my rides out here to go get them. Dude, their drinks are cheap. You can eat out back. Out back's like it's a parking lot, but it's a nice parking lot. If that means anything. It's just good.
Best dive bar.
Definitely.
Best Dive Bar 2020 according to Delco Times.
And
Great staff. Great staff.
best oldies night, I think.
Best oldies night.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like honorable mention,
Oh shit.
I think.
You want to get the cake, or you want to get it?
Yeah, I get it.
You gonna grab it? All right. So, as we've said many times on the show now, that this special guest or the special sponsor for tonight is Nicole and her husband over at Cocco's Xpress and Nicole's Cakes.
Oh, I hope they
All-
have a sense of humor.
All in the same shop, yes, at 35 East Woodland Avenue. I'm going to switch to the camera once Spaz brings it in here so we can get a close-up here. This cake is a birthday cake for Delco's 231st birthday.
Yeah.
And I can tell you the flavor. It's chocolate peanut butter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll tell you that much.
How's that work with you and your pancreas?
Are
Are you just sitting this out, or?
I'm gonna shove it through. I'm gonna just jam it in and shove it through.
Yo.
Yeah.
We're only getting
I'm gonna-
$50.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I had to do it one more time.
You're fucking pounding my clam tavern right now, bro.
All right. So, Holbrook, everybody can still hear you guys talk, but I'm gonna switch cameras here. We'll go on Holbrook for a second.
You're like the cameraman from
Ew.
fucking
Blair Witch.
no, yeah,
Cloverfield.
that or whatever that porn was.
That's a little insider here. Boys, why don't you come around here? Actually, bring it up. Yeah. I'm gonna move this.
Pound my clam tavern, dude.
Oh.
No, there's looking at your face.
Oh.
Super close up.
Hello. Sorry if this roast offended you. That's all I gotta say about that.
And your nostrils.
Yeah.
All right.
I lost my clippers. I can't trim my nose hairs no more.
All right. So here you go.
Oh shit!
That's fucking dope.
Oh shit!
Check out the key.
Get the fuck out of here! Oh my God! Charlie's and Clover. There's landmarks and shit. Wow!
So, just like I said, by Nicole. Nicole's Cakes. And yeah.
Check out the Delco Live.
That's awesome.
Who charges on that?
Oh, it's a little sorry. Oh, the lagoon. Who made it? Dude, that's awesome.
You got our
It's a
logo
little
on the
90
side of the cake.
Dude,
95, Route 3.
it's got fucking yeah. It's got transportation markers. That's absolutely the most insane thing I've ever seen.
I was not expecting this.
I don't even know if we should cut it open. Like,
I don't know if I want to.
yeah,
It's
That was delicious, by the way.
peanut butter chocolate.
Peanut butter chocolate.
Peanut butter chocolate. Peanut butter chocolate. Peanut butter.
Even has Rams caviar on it.
R.I.P.
all right, bet.
That did's on turn.
Yeah, I was saying, what's that?
The chlamydia.
Yeah, dude, how they fucking like warm it? Like, I don't know how to make.
That's a little background here on our studio.
Tower made it. Oh my goodness, dude. Ever
See,
seen
like this thing around the block. It looked like it was fake. It's all
Like chocolate fondant or whatever they call
Oh
it.
my god, yeah, dude. It's got its own like chocolate cake. A case.
So we're not going to eat live on the air just yet, but we will switch over to that in a second. But real quick, we got something special here. I'm going to switch to your computer.
okay.
But guys, Nicole's Cakes at Cocco's, like I said, I'm going to show it to you right here. 35 East Woodland Avenue, Springfield, 610-544-6730. You can order on the Slice app and order one of her amazing cakes. I mean, this thing is
I've never seen anything like that. That is one of the most impressive things I've ever seen.
That's pretty awesome.
ready.
All right, so instead of writing a roast, I figured I'd go with digital.
This is
So-
amazing.
So I figured let's do a mashup. Famous Delconians of all
Oh,
times.
Yeah.
Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen this yet, so you're playing along too. And we could probably give a couple T-shirts out if anybody,
Courtesy of
courtesy of Delco Tees.
Delco Tees.
What do you want to do? You want to have them call in to answer?
Yeah, do you know what, guys? The phone number is, I'll put it up here real quick.
Are we answering or are we just letting the people
So what
answer?
it is it's I need
Don't
no,
answer it yet. We're going to
Okay,
let the people
okay.
get right. If you want to write on a piece of paper here on
I
the
got
back,
it. I got it.
like you think who it
Where's
is.
our whiteboards at?
You guys can't win. You're
Well,
not
it's gotta be
allowed- you're
white.
not
Yeah.
allowed to
Fine.
win.
We'll just let you see if you're right.
Yeah.
So basically, you got to give me the famous Delco man and woman of the mashup. So basically,
Yeah, hand me a pen.
so
They're right behind
here.
your fucking thing.
All right, so I guess you got to tell me when to start giving hints because some of them are kind of hard.
Oh, when we stop
All
getting
right,
answers.
so you got. Okay, you got the first one up.
First one is, yeah, your screen
All
is
right.
up.
All right, so the girl's the harder one of this, obviously. Prof, you know who that guy is?
And these are all from Delco?
The man and the woman are both from Delco.
The
famous
mashup.
famous
Oh.
famous Delconian
Wait,
mashup.
Put it on the TV.
No. Put it on your phone.
Get on your phone. Answer in the comments. Make sure you share.
I got an idea.
Well, don't answer in the comments because if you call up, you get a chance to win.
Oh, right.
Famous Delconians, you said?
Two
Yeah.
famous Delconians had a drunken night,
This
parked
looks
in
like-
front of a church driveway,
Mhm.
went in and spaghettied all over the place. And
This
hit-
looks like a mixture of fucking Lisa that was here and Jeff Foxworthy.
only one of them from Delco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's tough.
And it's not Lisa.
Lisa couldn't make it because the debate was on tonight.
She had to root for her boy Joe Biden.
It was very vague.
She's out smacking around the blue people.
Yeah.
Now this one, I think the woman's a little bit harder. So I mean, I can give you.
Is it Mariska
Well,
Hargitay?
all right. So some people are throwing things
Wait,
in there.
so the man and woman are both from Delco.
Correct.
484-257-9592. If you want to answer and you think you can win, you guys can get a chance.
Oh, I know it.
Write down who you think the man is. Write down who you think the woman is. You can put it in the comments, but you give it away. That's your guys' problem. Whoever calls in can get the answer. If you don't call in, we'll just move on. We'll give everybody another minute. But look at the picture. Two famous Delconians, one night stand.
The next one gives it away, though. The next one is
Yeah.
shows
So
the 2 people.
maybe we'll skip this one and let them guess the next one just so they get their
Nah.
feet wet. But let
If they don't call in, they don't call
Holbrook,
in.
Holbrook, let me tell me, who do you think the man is and who do you think the woman is?
Can I answer now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's Jennifer Aniston and Jim Croce.
Okay.
I'm going to go Lenny Dykstra and Mariska Hargitay?
Lenny Dykstra from Delco?
Could be.
You want to switch? Go ahead.
So Holbrook got half of it. Sherry O'Terry and Danny Bonaducci.
I didn't get half it at all.
Yeah.
You said Danny. You say Danny Bonaducci?
No, I
Yeah.
said him
Jim
earlier. I
Croce.
said he was
You said.
I said him and 5 guys, 6 guys. That
when
suck
you
dick.
when you said that, I looked
Yeah.
at me. I'm like, yeah, it's the first
No,
one. Of
I
course
should have
that-
known that. I fucking
That's-
literally saw Danny Bonaducci.
All right, you guys ready for the second one?
Yeah.
All right.
484-257-9592 if you want to call in and try to
I
win
did not know
something.
Sherry. Oh my goodness gracious!
I'll let that sink in. For a minute.
Oh,
It's creepy as all hell.
I know.
Oh,
Call in and give half of it, okay?
Yeah, if
I'll give
call,
you half a shirt.
Hey, if you call in,
I
you
know
maybe
this is it.
it's better than
You know
not
both
calling.
of them? Write it down. Write it down.
Sweet.
You know both of them.
yeah, I know. I know both of them. Oh, that's something I can't unsee.
It's hard to
Isn't
look
it
at. For,
creepy? It is creepy. And this is that app. What's the app called again?
it is Reflect, I think.
Jesus
It's a
Reflect.
face. It's a face swap.
I
app.
can't unsee this. Dude.
This is a face swap
This
app.
thing's gonna fuck me in my nightmares.
Yeah.
Man pussy.
Okay. All right.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So this.
You know what?
Oh, I know
Hold on one
Anybody
second.
in the
If you
chat?
guys want to call in and try, go ahead, but I'm not going to keep the number up there. 484-257-9592 is the number. Call in and get a chance. Okay, we'll go with this one. Prophet, who do you think it is?
It's Tina Fey and Michael Chitwood.
Holbrook, do you agree or disagree?
Chitty bang bang Tina
Yeah,
Fey. I gotta
he
just
knows- he knows
Chitty
that.
Fey.
Yep, Chitty Fay.
He knows that.
Go ahead.
All right. Number 3. There they are. This. Do I need to give hints for this
No,
one?
I have an idea.
Right there.
Prof got real excited, started writing right away. I think
And
he's
touching
got
himself,
it. I
too.
think
It
he's
was
got
weird. Sort of cranking his yank, dude.
Okay, I know who it is.
A hint would no. Well,
This is what Jim wants to look like. Can we go back to the comment earlier? Someone's like, how the fuck did you sleep in at 10 o'clock at night?
all right.
So, Holbrook, who do you think this is?
It's Jim Croce's face.
Okay. So, I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but I'm
I
saying
wanted to say Pink because she's from Doylestown, but she's not. So Joan Jett and Croce?
Oh, you totally called me out. So Pink isn't. She's from
She was
Doylestown.
Doylestown. So is it Pink and Jim Croce? Yeah, all right.
All right. Well, good enough, right?
Well, Jennifer Aniston lived in Eddystone for 5 seconds, so everybody called it that.
Number 4. I know this one.
Now the picture, the main
I know
picture,
this.
the main picture should
Yeah.
help out. Believe it or not, there's not a whole lot of wildly famous women in Delco.
Nah,
Well, famous
they're
for
too gum drunk.
famous for wrong reasons. Do you have any? I know y'all know who the
I know-
girl
yeah.
is. right?
Yeah, I got an idea.
How famous is the guy?
He's
Famous.
pretty damn famous.
Oh, fuck. All right, never mind.
You see his. I'll give you a hint. You see his name pop up in Philly sports a lot.
Right, but he's not an athlete. But
Not an athlete. He follows him and even talks about him on his things that he does.
he's like Ryan Phillippe-esque.
I'm still not changing my answer then.
Okay.
Damn, the Pink's from Doylestown.
Yeah.
I'll give you another second there, Prophet, to write out who you think it is. And Holbrook, I want you to tell me. Don't tell him right or wrong. We'll let them both guess. Holbrook, who do you think this mashup is?
I'm answering straight up right
Yep,
now.
yep.
I was going to say Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Isn't that her name?
My
What?
wife said the same thing.
Wasn't that the chick's name from fucking
No.
Flavor of Love?
Who's the
No,
guy?
that's the one that gets spit on by that man in New York.
Yeah, she's the blonde.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was Pumpkin, and I put Tom
You're right, church,
Savage.
wrong pew.
It's not Tom Savage, yeah.
I put Toasty and the monkey kid from Jumanji, but as an adult.
It's a good one.
It is, in fact, Toasty and David Boreanaz.
Oh, yeah, he's from
Fuck
the main
him.
line, yeah.
Fuck him.
Did
He's an asshole.
Fun fact, he married a porn star.
he?
Yeah, because I remember watching his dad's Dave
Named
Roberts from the
Toasty.
news.
Right.
And like his retirement thing, they brought out his son and his wife. I was like, his wife is shockingly hot. He's a movie star. It makes sense. I was like, does she have Wikipedia? Yes, she does, because she's a porn star.
Is she also in a barbershop in media?
Go Birds.
All right, so the last one that I have.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be difficult.
Yeah, so if anybody calls up and gets this, I'll give you friggin' free shirts for the next year. I'll give you a shirt a month for the next year if you.
Wow, dude.
You got to get the man and the woman both correct.
So hold on. 484-257-9592. It's 484-257-9592. Get yourself a shirt. You get to guess the man and the woman. We'll give you no hints. I think one part might be easy. The second part might be a little bit more difficult.
Okay. You guys ready?
Oh,
I know exactly who the
Yeah.
fuck this is.
Get your shirts ready. I hope you have triple X.
Yeah. I know this is. Wait.
If anybody calls and takes a guess.
Jesus Christ. That is a lot, man. That is a lot.
484-257-9592. Get yourself a T-shirt, man. Can't beat it. Plenty of people are watching.
Good God.
I got it.
All right. So,
Hold on.
anybody taking a guess?
I'll take a guess.
Oh, you can, right?
I have an idea.
Hold on. All right, nobody's calling in. So
It
we're
looks
gonna-
like fucking Stanley Hudson
yeah.
in The Office.
Is it me and the Catch Me If You Can chick?
Oh, that's the second one. I did too.
Oh my God.
It looks like a grown-up version of the black kid in Popeyes. It's holding the Springfield.
Holy shit.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is an app. I just
Yeah.
put 2 pictures in, and that's what comes out.
It's like the best of Grinder finds.
Which one you think's the scariest?
That is absolutely.
This is yeah.
I think Chitwood one is the most haunting.
Yeah, I think
disturbing
that's
one, man.
All right, well, that's my little game for you guys.
Jesus, that was awesome.
Real quick, I'm going to remind you guys, you can check out
Leave
Dolan's.
that one up.
It's open. They have the outside ready to go. I know on rainy nights like this, a little more difficult, but the other nights it is great. And on Sunday, come enjoy NFL football, even the Eagles, if you want to try and enjoy it. But what makes it better is the great atmosphere, drinks, and, of course, the amazing wings there. Go ahead. They have the big screens out back, ready to roll, watching the games. Check them out. Also, I want to remind you guys that
It's worse when you see it up close, man. It's fucking worse.
Actually, I'm going to throw this up there one more time. This cake that we showed you earlier was made by Nicole's Cakes, and her husband are in cahoots over there at a Cocco's Xpress in Springfield on Woodland Ave. You have to go there, grab a pizza, a slice, go on the Slice app, check it out. Grab a pizza and get a cake made because, I mean, she makes legit cakes. It's not like, hey, I do some cakes on the side. Like,
That's a real fucking cake.
yeah,
Like,
I
that's
mean,
a
we
real
already
cake.
saw
So-
somebody said she made her or
so
is
legit.
making her wedding cake. I remember when she reached out to us to make the cake. I kind of went on her Facebook page to see like what she could do. The profile pic or the top pic on the top of the page was looked like a piano, but it was a cake. Like they made a whole cake out of a piano out of a cake. So,
Good grief.
so I was excited to see.
Super talented.
Like I said, had the Delco Live logo on the side.
It's amazing.
Painted the whole mapping and drew it on there, and it has a key to go along with it. I said the one thing I would have done though, I said with the Wawa one, I would have taken the same color, just thrown it up and let it fall down. So that's where all the Wawas are at in Delco,
Yeah.
because you can get away with that. Guys, I want to thank once again our sponsors over at Dolan's Bar, 2040 Sellers Avenue. And I want to thank Nicole's Cakes, of course, and Cocco's Xpress for being awesome tonight, supplying this cake. We are going to dive into it in a second.
Woo.
We will be back in a couple weeks. Check out DelcoLive.com. We'll have some clips up. If you missed last week's episode, it's still out there. Some amazing porno dialogue coming out of our mouth. Makes what we're doing better. And more to come. So we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Hopefully we'll have a nice Halloween-based special coming for you. Holberg, anything else you have to say?
No. I wrote 8 pages of trashing this county. I shouldn't say any more words. I've said it.
On behalf of me, Hollywood, Holbrook, Prophet, and Spaz, we'll see you guys next time.
My